Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, and today I will be doing my Imats haul for 2013. This is such an exciting haul to do. I am so excited to do this because I have been dying to use all these products properly and I can't put them away until I haul them for you guys. So today I will be hauling everything that I bought at Imats and I hope you guys enjoy. If you were at Imats, I just wanted to quickly apologise for the lack of vlogging because you know how extremely exciting and distracting Imats is. You know that it's very hard to vlog, and if you did vlog, then big thumbs up to you guys because I sucked at it. I suck at vlogging so bad that there is barely any footage. Whatever footage I do have, I will link at the very end of this video or just like put in this video altogether. So that will be at the end of this video, as well as all of the photos that I took as well. So I hope you guys do enjoy those, but I will jump straight into it. And I will share with you guys all of the products that I bought kind of in the order that I bought them in. So I did stop at Royal and Langnickel first, and I did pick up quite a few brushes. It is kind of sad, but on the plus side, I won't have to kind of restock any of my brushes anytime soon. So I did get quite a few eye brushes, and majority of them are blending brushes. So I've got the smudger brush, which is a little bit of a kind of like tapered, like really small kind of tapered at the end, so it's really good for the socket work or really precision, like really precise kind of crease work as well, which is really great. It also works really good in the inner tear duct and kind of feathering out any kind of bottom eyeshadow, so it does work really well for a lot of reasons. Then we've got the tapered blending brush, which is a little bit longer and a little bit more tapered towards the end, so it does have a really good effect on just kind of feathering out any kind of crease work. Really good again for the inner corner, brow bone highlight, everything really you can use for this brush. I use this for all over the lid colors and all over like in the inner tear duct or the crease work. Just a very multi-purpose kind of brush, and it's really good. Then we've got two of the same brushes. I don't know where the other one's gone, but I've got two of these. These are the crease brushes, which these ones tend to be a little bit more tapered, so I'm really glad that I got all tapered brushes because I do have fluffy blending brushes, but I don't really have any tapered ones. So now I've got all of them, so they're gonna last me a really long time, but I feel like these are really good because they're so precise at the very tip that it will be really good just to get right into that socket as well, and it works brilliantly in the inner tear duct, which I did use that today. So I am really happy with those brushes so far. Then we've got one more blending brush. This is the Angle Eye Blender. And this is probably the most awkward shaped brush I think I've ever used in my life. However, I do love it for that reason. Because it is such an awkward shape, it fits in between my brow bone and my crease color perfectly. And it blends so nicely, and it's such a fat shaped brush that it just blends so nicely. So I am really happy with that. Then I just got a couple of more flat shaded brushes. So I've got the Super Eye Fluff, which is just gigantic and fantastic for all over the lid. Then we've got the BX75, which is just a kind of fatter like shader brush. You always need these in your personal makeup kit anyway. And then we've got the Mini Flat Smudger brush, which is fantastic for underneath the lash line, on top of the lash line as well. So I feel like it just gets in there really nicely and just really precise work. So I am really happy that I got all those brushes, and those are all the eye brushes that I purchased from Royal and Langnickel. A couple of face brushes that I've got. This is the Baby Dome. I've been using this as my everyday powder brush, and it works brilliantly. It fills right underneath that eye area perfectly, and it is just a really great size brush and I love it. Then we've got the BX20, which is just kind of like a flat shaped kabuki brush. This works really nicely with foundation and just buffing it out. It just fits beautifully. It's so nice and soft, and I do really like that one for buffing out foundation, and it's really soft. I just love it. Then we've got the Super Foundation brush, which I actually use as a bronzer brush to get a really nice precise line, and then you can always just blend it upwards, which is what I did. Really great brush for precision work. And then we've got the complexion brush, which is just a really nice kind of white haired brush. And again, I will most likely use this as a powder bronzer brush, or even like a blush brush, or even a highlight brush. So I won't be using it for foundation. I don't think I will, but I'll use it for either those three things, and it just is so soft. It is just incredible. And then the last brush that I got from Royal and Langnickel is their Kabuki brush. They had numerous ones to choose from. So this is just the one that I went for. You can tell how soft it is just by looking at it. It's just amazing, and it's just amazing, and I love it. So that's the last brush that I got from them. And I did make my way over to Crown Brushes, and I picked up two of the best brushes that I have seen for the dupes of the Sigma brushes. We've got these two brushes here. So we've got the more angled one, which works perfectly for underneath the eye for concealer work. Really love those brushes, and they were only $8. So I should have gotten more, but one I thought would do me enough. So, and then we've got more of the flat top one, which works beautifully on the actual eye to blend out any kind of primer, or even more precision kind of concealer work. So I do really like those brushes for those reasons. And then I also got the Pro Blending Fluff Brush, which I've got two of those. And these are pretty much the exact same brushes as the MAC 217s. However, this one's a little bit scratchy, which is a little bit weird because this one's not too bad. But these actually work really nicely in the socket line or the crease as well. So I am going to get a lot of socket work done because all these brushes fit perfectly in there. So those are all the brushes that I purchased. So I went a little bit bananas in Imats for the brushes. But then I also made my way over to Scotty's Makeup, which, if you are unaware of what it is, it basically sells Ben Nye products and OCC lip ties. I think there's a couple more products in there, but I was interested mainly in the Ben Nye products. And I only got one thing, which is the Ben Nye Neutral Set Colorless Face Powder. And this is the really, really big bottle. I think this is the biggest one, and it was $15. This is going to last me probably a lifetime and a little bit more, because you only need the tiniest little bit, and it's really good. So for $15 for this gigantic thing, I was super stoked about, and that's the only thing that I got from Scotty's Makeup, which I'm really happy about. And then I actually walked past Makeup and Glow, which I believe is an online store, but as soon as I saw what they were selling, I just went in slow motion. Like, everything just kind of stopped. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, everyone, I need to go buy myself a beauty blender. So I used it this morning to kind of see what the fuss was about, because everyone and their mother is talking about it. So I ended up purchasing two of them. So the pack of two was $29, and I did purchase one of the 2 packs. And these are just so weird. So this is the size when it's like all watery, and this is the baby size, and I'm pretty sure it's shrinking a little bit. So I did use it this morning, and so far so good. I don't mind it, but for $29 it better be phenomenal. So I just want to ask you guys a question. How do you clean your beauty blenders? Because I didn't buy the solid pack, but if you guys know how to clean the beauty blenders without the solid pack, let me know how you do it, because I would really, really appreciate the feedback. But yeah, so far so good, and I don't mind it. So yeah, there's that. And then I just went to some random stall. I don't know what it was called, but basically I picked up a couple pairs of eyelashes. We've got two of the same kind and a different one. So these are the Blink lashes, apparently. We've got the 212s, which is kind of like a more fuller natural pair, and then we've got the Demi Wispies as well. So they're just the more natural kind of lashes. Then we've got a full big powder puff, which will be great, and a spare pair of eyelash curlers. So yeah, super exciting. And then I made my way over to the craziest stall in the whole entire world at Imats, which was Lime Crime, and I was in the line for a good hour, so it was worth the wait though. I really do enjoy their lip products. I purchased two of their lip products. So I've got the Velveteen in Suede Berry, which I know everyone knows what it looks like. If not, you guys can always head over to my blog and check out all the swatches for these. But I do really, really love these products. They're so good. It goes on as a gloss and dries matte, and I think that one was around $19 or so. And then I purchased one of their lipsticks, and my god, am I telling you, this is not the only lipstick that I'm buying. I am so going online and purchasing more of these. First of all, I love the packaging. It is precious. It is like purple and silver. And the color that I got is geranium, and I can never get that right, but I got it right in this video, which is good. But basically this is like the perfect kind of mid-tone, almost hot pink color, and I've used it so so much since I've bought it. It is insane. It smells amazing and I love it. So I will definitely be buying some more lime crime lipsticks, and let me know what your favorite color is so I kind of have a idea of what to get in the comments down below as well. Now, I went to Naked Cosmetics. Naked Cosmetics sucked me in so bad. As soon as I saw the pigments, I literally was almost trembling over them, like with excitement. It was really weird. So the lady basically was trying to sell me on the 2 for $50 or whatever it was. So I ended up getting 2 stacks because I think they were like $40 or $50 each, and then it was like 2 for $50. So I was like, might as well get 2. So I ended up getting 2 of these stacks, and you get 6 colors in a stack, and the first one I got is in the color Twilight, and I'm trying not to drop these. Basically Twilight kind of contains more of the silvery kind of purple blue shades. There goes one. But basically you guys can go onto my blog and check out the actual swatches. I've got dry swatches and then I've got the more wet swatches. So I've just added a tiny bit of water, made them metallic. They're amazing. There is a huge difference. You need to check it out. It is insane. And then I also got the other stack called Naturally Nude, and I was umming and ahhing about this stack, but I knew that I would get a lot of use out of it, so I might as well just purchase it. So I did, and I love them. So Naturally Nude is more of the kind of bronzy purpley shades, you know, more of the natural tones. So you've got the golds, the bronzes, a little bit of purple, and more of the kind of nudie colors. So I feel like I'm going to get a lot of use out of this, even though they are loose pigments, which kind of annoy me, but honestly they work so amazingly just over the top of like a white eyeshadow. So definitely worth looking at, and definitely check out my blog for the swatches. Okay, so Inglot. Inglot is probably the most frustrating, if not the second most frustrating place that I went to in Imats. The line was literally hectic, and people were like pushing and shoving past you to try to look at the eyeshadows and stuff. So whilst I got there, I pushed and shoved like everyone else, and I ended up getting 7 eyeshadows to fill my Freedom palette. So I will go through the matte ones first because I got 4 of those. So I ended up getting 355, which is just a kind of bone color. This is a very kind of multi-purpose kind of color. Then we've got 341, which is just a dusky pink. I actually use this in my crease and my socket line if I'm going for more of a lighter kind of definition. I don't know. Really good color though, and I really like it. Favorite matte shade is definitely this one. This one's in the color 312. Yeah, really, really great color. Absolutely love it. It's just a beautiful color. And then we've got the more traditional kind of crease and socket color, which is number 357, which I don't know if I own this or not, but we'll soon find out. But this is just a really nice kind of light chocolate brown, and it's just a traditional kind of crease and socket color. And then we've got some creamy colors, shimmery colors. This is number 30, so this is the lightest one. It's kind of like a off-white with a little bit of kind of gold undertone sparkles in it. Really nice and very, very pigmented. So yeah. And then we've got 34, which is kind of like your traditional light gold shade. Again, this just works beautifully with blue eyes, and since I have blue eyes, I went for it, and it's beautiful. And pretty much every color here is going to kind of complement every eye color, especially blue. And then we've got the craziest color, which is number 15, and it's my favorite. So this is basically the best orangey kind of coral shade I think I've ever come across. It's beautiful and I love it, and it's got like really beautiful like goldy yellow undertoned shimmers in it. It is amazing. You guys should just go over to my blog and look over at this color. Just look at it. It's beautiful and it's just amazing. So I love that color. And that is my whole entire Inglot like Freedom Palm filled now. And on the second day I went back for one thing, and I ended up purchasing the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette in the color Light. Now, Chloe Morello is definitely the biggest blame for this because she uses it in her videos. They look amazing, and I really wanted to get it, and I'm so happy they had it in stock. I'm like tongue twisted. This ended up being $52, which I thought was pretty good. It ended up being, I think, retail price around $65. So I'm really happy that I got it for $52 because I don't think I would have paid $65 to $70 for it. So far so good. I do really like it. You've got a really nice variation of colors in here. You've got your salmons, you've got your yellows, you've got your neutral tones for normal concealing. You've got a little bit of a darker shade as well, and I feel like this is just a really great palette. And if you do have the money money to splurge on it, I definitely think it's worth it. But yeah, I do really like it so far. So that is everything that I ended up purchasing in Imats. If you guys have filmed a video on whatever you bought or a vlog, just leave it as a video response. I'm sure everyone else would love to watch your video as well. Also, if you want me to do any in-depth reviews on any of these products, please let me know in the comments down below. And also any tutorials that you want me to do with any of these products. So yeah, that is everything, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did say hello to me and took a photo, thank you so much. I did really enjoy meeting everyone and I had the best time. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.